Yo, what's up, Crocs and clan members, Legend of Korra fans, and others who have stumbled upon this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today we're doing episode 9 review for Legend of Korra Book 3. Now, this is the transition we're going through right now. Korra is now officially an online series. No longer going to be on the TVs and yeah, it's not on cable anymore. Anyways, so I'm still a little iffy about where that's gonna go. So I'm still a little skeptical. I'm still gonna be watching it though, because I do like the series. So Legend of Korra, episode 9. A lot of crazy stuff happened today. It was really weird, like really weird. I'm not even joking. It was ridiculous how it just got weird. So, um, first off, I just want to say this right off the bat because it was a little disappointing. I do hope that something does happen, but there was this little altercation between Lin and Su Yin about the whole Korra leaving, blah blah nonsense. I actually want them to fight again, like not as like a good guy versus a bad guy scenario, but more of a finish the freaking fight that you guys were doing earlier, like sibling rivalry type of fight. I want to see them fight. I really do because it was awesome. Now the chorus stuff, that's the stuff we cared about, right? That's the stuff we cared about. So they're tracking down that weird guy, which I honestly I don't. He's not even relevant anymore, so I'm not even gonna bother with him. Learning his name, I should say. Um, but so they're tracking him, and they reach this little, like, I guess, small desert village type of thing. We saw a lot of them in the original series, but we're basically just just hanging out, and then like they apparently the guy had been there before, so they decide to go into. I'm guessing it's a bar or a tavern, one of those kinds of places where you just go to drink and stuff like that. And apparently, there's a bounty for all four of them because the Earth Queen's pissed that Korra took the Airbenders from her underground prison. It was not. I still am surprised. I don't know what the heck is wrong with this queen. I mean, her dad was freaking a cool guy, just a cool guy. Um, so I don't know about that. But anyway, so they obviously have to get out of there because people are like getting all rowdy. They're gonna get them, so they have to leave. They keep following some tracks, and then they reach this area, which Naga starts getting all like frantic about it. And apparently, there's a big old boulder, which they really focused on it, so you obviously knew there was gonna be something behind it. Korra moves it, and then the car that the dude was got away in was there. And then, Naga was asking for a treat, but Korra didn't have any treats, so she slapped her in the face with her tail. I was like, whoa. Like, I mean, honestly, she deserved it. Like, she deserved the treat because she's doing all this hard work. But still, like, Korra's your master. You just smack her in the face with your tail. You're a freaking giant bear dog. Um, and then there's like another little village like further down. And so they decided to like do this whole split up thing where it was gonna be Mako and Bolin that are gonna go down there, and then Korra and Asami stay next to the truck in case the dude showed up. So they decided to go that way. And then Bolin actually was like, we need some secret identities. So they're like, I guess they're like rain. They're weird. Those old school raincoats you used to have when you were a little kid that were all big and plastic and it was really weird looking. It was it was those, and then they had these weird old goggles. Um, and then Bolin was over here trying to come up with like backstories for them and just basically creating a character so that they could just go down there and pretend to be that person. Um, so they go. This is stupid. So they go down there, and then Korra and Asami have to stay behind. They're searching for clues basically. They're trying to find to see if somebody's seen the guy. And they go talk to this guy who was. There's a lot of spirits in the place too. I should probably mention that. There's a lot of spirits there. And then so there's this guy like sweeping them out of there, out of his place, his little bar place, and then they go to talk to him about if they had seen him. Um, he's like, someone like that sounds familiar. I told him we had the best drinks in the freaking Earth Kingdom, and he called me a liar. They're like, that's the one. Have you seen him? And he's like, nope. Yeah, haven't seen him in a while. Excuse me. It was it was so dumb. And then back with Korra, they actually found like a paper that had like specific like location with like a time. I mean, it wasn't really a time. It was more like at sundown meet at this place. So they were like, okay, so it's gonna be him meeting with Sahir. And then they look through the map and they can't find the place. So they're like all confused and stuff. And then Mako and Bolin are like still looking around, and then apparently they get spotted, right? And so Bolin's like, I think we should leave because there's some bounty hunters behind in the door right there. And so they book it, and then they end up like seeing the guy. I seriously need to know his name, otherwise I'm gonna keep going insane, like super insane. But no, I'm not gonna do it. But they see him and they decide to follow him. And then when he's staying in an inn, right? So Mako tells Bolin to wait there while he goes to get Korra. And so he goes over there and then he tells them that they found him, and they're like, we got a clue. And so they're like, okay, let's go. They all go down there and they try to stay in the inn, right? Or they go to go in the inn and they are asking for a room that's gonna be like basically the one across from the guy. You guys should just put the name in the scripts in the comments because I honestly can't remember for the life of me right now. But anyways, so they're asking to stay there, but the lady doesn't want to let him in because teenagers make a mess and they're rowdy and mess up everything because they don't know how to control themselves because they're little kids, basically. Little kids in older bodies. Like, their minds are freaking crazy. So she doesn't like teenagers going to their place. So she kind of says no. And the bounty hunters from before show up. And they're like, oh snap, this is them. And so they're like ready. They're like, oh, ready for action. And then like the lady's like, no bending in here. And they're like, no, you guys misunderstand. We don't want to fight you. We're big fans of Nuktuk. And I'm like, what? Bolin is. Oh my gosh. And then the stupid thing is, because they asked for his autograph, and like apparently the weird lady chick from the fan lady, like made a creepy looking doll of Bolin as Nuktuk. And then because of all of this, the lady at the end was like, you guys should have told me you had a movie star with you guys. I'll let you stay wherever you want. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that movie actually helped us out in the future. Wow, I was not expecting that. So they were able to get the room that they asked for the same room again. And she's like, it's kind of small for the four of you. And he's like, it'll be perfect. And the room was freaking tiny though. I'm not gonna lie, it was really small. I don't know. Anyways, then it was like a montage type of stakeout type of thing. And they were just like Korra and Mako would be both staring out the I guess curtains because it wasn't really a window. It was just a hole in the wall and then had curtains. Like, well, I guess it would be a window, but not a glass one. Anyways, this is not what matters. So during the montage, Bolin was playing shogi with Asami, and then Asami kept kicking his ass, like just beating him, and he kept like adding like he was like best 2 out of 3, and then best 4 out of 7, and he kept just going up till he was finally winning, or like he was gonna win, and then Pablo messed up the board, and he's like, ah! And then they kept montage, they kept going off, and then Korra gets frustrated. She's like, I'm tired of waiting, and she goes over there and just knocks the door down, and dude is just on the bed, just like meditating. And then I'm like, okay, that's weird, because he wasn't moving. So Korra's like, oh snap, a zombie. I finally figured out why we couldn't find the place on the map. It's not in the real world. It's in the spirit world. So she goes into the spirit world. The dude gets killed by a Sahir, and then Korra has this conversation with him, asking him questions. Apparently, he belongs to this organization called the Red Lotus, which is supposed to be like a split off branch of the White Lotus. Like they're the real White Lotus, because the White Lotus lost its purpose years ago when they decided to follow the Avatar and protect the Avatar, become bodyguards of the Avatar. So it was basically nonsense, right? Like, well, I mean, not really nonsense, but the point is, they're supposed to be the same thing. Just that this guy, this group decided to be the real White Lotus, all undercover. You couldn't tell them and all that stuff. And apparently, Unalaq was part of the Red Lotus, and he betrayed them. So they all want balance to the world, but the way they're going at it is the angle of no government officials turn the world into chaos so that it can be reborn. Basically, typical bad guy stuff. Like, I mean, like, I don't know. It's that weird premise that seems to be that coming back. I don't know why they don't just have one bad guy throughout the whole series, like they did with the first Avatar. We have to have these guys who are basically the same thing. They want to create a new world. Like, why is that the premise of every single season? And they all go about it typically the same way. Create chaos in the world and then make it reborn. Nature will fix everything. I don't know. But, so that's their goal. And then, so, I don't know how the heck he did it, but he was able to tell his comrades to go get Korra because he knew where she was. And so it was the water lady, and then the earth guy, lava guy, whatever. I mean, he's more lava because you don't really see him doing earth bending. You see him mostly doing lava bending. So they both go while the firebender chick stays behind with Tahir's body because he's still technically there. Like his spirit is in the spirit world. Gosh, sorry. Confrontation. Sami goes with Korra on Naga to get away while Bolin and Mako are fighting. They failed. They failed badly. It was just, oh my gosh, just complete obliteration. Like, it just got annihilated. There was, they didn't stand a chance. They didn't. And then Korra and Asami are captured. And then in the spirit world, Tahir says, we're going to see each other very soon. And I'm pretty sure the other members of the Red Lotus have already taken you away, and I will see you in the real world. And when she comes back, she thinks that she's been caught by Sahira's gang, but in reality, Earth Queen did it. Or bounty, you know. People who want the money from Earth Queen have kidnapped them. That's what Asami said. So they're going to Ba Sing Se, and then Mako and Bolin were caught by the Red Lotus, so they're with Sahir, and then now we're gonna go to the Ba Sing Se. And then, oh gosh, excuse me. So now we're gonna have a big showdown in Ba Sing Se, which in all honesty, I'm actually looking forward to. I really am. So we'll see where that goes. That's gonna be it for this review. This is actually the longest review I've done for Legend of Korra, I believe. But anyways, whatever. I watched it on Nick.com, so if you want to watch it, you can go there or just randomly find it online. I decided Nickelodeon took it off TV. They better have it on their website, so I decided to watch it on their website. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this review. Thank you guys for watching. Also, don't forget to leave your questions for the Q&A if you haven't done so already. I'm gonna be recording that, I believe, on Sunday. So ask your questions. Do it right now. I'm being serious. Do it now. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow with an X and Y episode. Later.